personality from the SABC, Highveld and East Coast Radio. 7 years ago, I wrote an honours thesis on menstruation in South Africa, and I found the need that girls were missing school. So I resigned from my high-paying corporate job in the big four accounting firms, and I started my own business. We're a social enterprise. There's a foundation that takes care of 25,000 girls yearly.
I'm the co-founder of Empool. We offer international agencies and consulting companies digital marketing analytics and sales funnel analytics. So essentially we kind of a BPO based out in Cape Town.
The name of my company is called Livestock Wealth. So Livestock Wealth essentially enables people who want to own cows to be able to own them as an investment without having to look after them. So we then farm on people's behalf, and then investors or owners of cows earn a return when the offspring of those cows are sold.
So Roman, let's start with you. What made you do it? You did the Gibbs course, you told us a little bit getting out of corporate, you were sick and tired of corporate. But what made you take that first leap of faith? Is there families that are entrepreneurs? What is that trigger point for you to say, I'm going to resign, or I'm going to step into the unknown of being an entrepreneur?
I had, from the time I was 21, I kept failing at business. So I used to have a little flower shop while I was on campus, and then the flower shop, the flowers were being sold, but there was no money. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe not so happening. And then I went on into a funeral service, and then the funeral service wasn't working. I come from a family of entrepreneurs. My father's a farmer, so we have Brahmin. I still live on a farm in Inanda. And then I started a series of different businesses, and I failed at all of them. And then when I became a DJ, I was emceeing a lot and being a presenter on Eastern Mosaic, and I was charging a lot of money at that time. And the sanitary pad issue kept coming up, but I already had a 63-page document that said girls don't really understand menstruation, and women sitting in the crowd, most of us don't really look like the magazine covers, opposed to Destiny, but like my waistline is not so big. So I was wondering what pressure was this putting on girls and confidence, and there was me in this whole designer clothing, lots of makeup, hairstylists, and I wanted to break that taboo, and I had that power. So I just wanted a foundation that kept girls in school.
Cesar, what was your sort of inflection point?
When we launched in October 2015 last year, we called the press conference. So my wife is in PR, so she called a few people from City Press, Farmers Weekly. They came to the Innovation Hub in Pretoria, and then that's when we were like launching the business. So then they went home and wrote articles. I think Sowetan wrote something, but there were still no sales on the website. So on the 13th, nothing was sold. But on the 14th, in that one day, we sold 2 cars. And then the following day, we sold 5. And I was like, no, there's like 9 cars in 2 days. Clearly we are onto something.
Darren, let's ask you, scaling up and some of the challenges you guys had.
So our biggest challenge was that we relied on people. And I couldn't put an ad on any job portal in South Africa and find marketing automation specialists or marketing scientists. The digital marketing people out there were all very focused on winning awards and not actually looking at the data and coming up with kind of real informed decisions on how to grow sales. They all just want to win the lorries and so on. So I couldn't go out and hire experienced digital marketers. So in order to scale, we needed to have a continuous source of really, really good talent. So we started to bring in people that were graduating and take them through an intensive kind of internship program.
What are the top 2 things you tell entrepreneurs or advice you give would-be entrepreneurs before they start their businesses?
You need to get working on the business as fast as possible, not in the business.
No one's really going to fund you if your proof of concept is wrong.
If you don't have a paying customer, you are not in business.
Is it worth it? Cesar?
Of course, yes.
Darren?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Give a big round of applause to the panel. Thank you.